Greetings, and we're back for lesson 1. I trust that the Lord is blessing you and you're experiencing the fullness of what He has for you as a believer. In this first lesson, we're going to be talking about the fact that everything that God created, He created with a purpose in mind. We find out that the purpose of the earth in Isaiah 45:18, we learn that He created the earth not to be empty, but inhabited. We know that our solar system is full of other bodies that God created which do not support life. That sets the earth apart and makes it a special place. It was created to be inhabited. In 2 Corinthians 12, we find that Paul talked about going either through a vision or being transported into the third heaven. The scripture says, "In the beginning God created the heavens," plural, "and the earth." The first heaven we find in scripture is the abode of mankind. It's the earth. The second heaven we can see with our eyes. If we go out at night, we see the starry sky. That's the second heaven. The third heaven, which is out of our sight, is the abode of God. It's where the throne of the Father sits. In Titus 2:14, we find out that God's eternal purpose for man has always been that he might purify a people unto himself, that he would have an intimate relationship with them. When God created the earth, He established 5 separate kingdoms. Now on this slide, there are 5 passages of scripture. You need to write these down and do some personal study on your own to see where we establish these 5 kingdoms or spheres of influence. Number 1 is the divine kingdom. That's the kingdom over which Jesus rules, and that when you became born again, you entered into the possibility of participating in that kingdom. The second is the mineral kingdom. That's the earth and the ground we walk on. The third is the vegetable or plant kingdom. The fourth is the animal kingdom. Now, our body, our flesh, deals with the animal, vegetable, and mineral kingdoms. Our spirit is what deals in the divine kingdom. Then we have the 5th kingdom, the human kingdom. And we're going to find out that God created that human kingdom and created mankind to rule over all of the rest of the kingdoms except the divine kingdom. So, these are the scriptures that you need to study to establish firmly in your mind the kingdoms with which we deal.